When I wake up in the morning, Yuela is already awake and dressed. Her weakness from last night is completely gone. The stains of her tears are gone too. And that reminds me, didn't you want to talk to me about something? Yuela stopped suddenly and looked surprised.
そうか、気づいていたのか。ならば話が早い。
I see. You noticed. Then I will be brief. Seeing the look in her eyes right now makes me shudder. I'm scared. My chest feels tight. What is this horrible feeling I have? What is she going to say? It feels like my chest is being torn apart. Yuela speaks without any hesitation or doubt.
明日、この町を離れようと思う。今まで世話になった礼を言いたかった。
Tomorrow, I am leaving this city. I wanted to thank you for everything you have done for me. I can't speak. All I can think of is, why? And what do you mean? You're leaving the city. You can't mean that you're...
もともとお前の護衛のために雇われたのだ。お前はもう私がいなくてもやっていけるはずだ。
You originally hired me to be your guard. You will be able to manage now even without me. I desperately try to take in her words. Each one of them is like a physical blow. You're not just my guard anymore. I haven't thought of you like that for almost longer than I can remember.
これ以上いれば迷惑になる。
I will hinder you if I remain any longer. No, you won't. Why are you saying that? I desperately try to think of everything that's happened, and understand what she means. Why is she doing this? Why now? There's only one thing I can think of. Does this have something to do with Disneyfrody? Her silence says everything. Did they send you some order?
それ以上は言うな。
Do not say any more. Yuela tries to cut me off, but I can't just let her go. You don't need to worry about it. Whatever it is, you're one of us now. She closes her lips. She's not going to say anything else, no matter what I say. You're serious. Why all of a sudden?
急にではない。ずっと前から考えていた。
It is not sudden. I have thought about this for a long time.
お前には感謝している。得難い幸せを与えてもらった。その恩には報いることはできないのが残念だが。
I am grateful to you. You've given me a rare happiness, and I am sad that I cannot return the kindness I owe you. Don't say that.
とにかく話はそれだけだ。ではな、達者で暮らしてくれ。
That is all we have to say. Goodbye. Live well. Yuela abruptly turns away from me and steps toward the door. Wait. Please wait. I still don't understand any of this. I chase after her and grab her arm. She throws me down on the floor instantly. Her sword's at my neck.
追うな、追えば。お前を殺す。
Do not come after me. If you do, I will kill you. I can feel her bloodlust, but I don't tremble. I can see her eyes. She doesn't mean that. She's suffering right now too. I can see that as clear as day. She doesn't want to say goodbye to me either. Do you remember? This is just like when we first met. I speak slowly, stretching out every moment I have left with her. It feels so nostalgic. I have been thinking like that a lot lately. Remember what I was investigating last night? Why do you think I was doing that? I wasn't looking for some secret technology for myself. I wanted to find one, but that's not what was most important to me. I wanted to make you happy. I knew if I found a way to do something about the famine, you would be. Even now, I want to do what's best for you. I'm trying to understand what you're thinking. What do you really want? What should I do? Yuela doesn't answer, but my words are reaching her. I believe in that and continue. Can I ask you one thing? Do you love me? I look into her eyes. I will stop if you say you don't. Please tell me how you truly feel. Tears suddenly begin pouring down her face. Her warm tears fall onto my cheeks. I'm sorry. Don't apologize. If anybody should, it's me. Why? I made you cry. She bites her lip tight. She opens her mouth and hesitates, but then begins speaking. Do you know why we were sent to this city? My sister's mission was to assassinate the Lord. My mission now is to assassinate the Lord of Yuidora. To kill you. That is the kind of people we are. I lied to you this whole time. I am not worthy of your apology. I see. Yeah, I had thought so. I'm actually not surprised. I always knew somewhere inside me that Yuela was someone like that. She wouldn't have come here without some reason. She wouldn't have secretly taken and sent reports otherwise. Then why didn't you stop me? Because I still love you. That's right. That's all there is to it. Even knowing that, my feelings are the same. She can't meet my gaze. Her doubt and her pain overtake her, and she shakes her head. More tears pour down her face. I don't want to see her like this. It's fine. Do it. If it's you, then I don't mind. I wasn't able to be with you very long, but you made me very happy. There were still things left to do as an alchemist, but it doesn't matter. I have no regrets. Yuela jerks at the word regrets. Do not say that. You must never say that. You are a fine alchemist. You should regret dying here. I always worked hard and did everything I could. That's why I won't regret it if I die now. Everybody has to die someday. I just happen to have seen mine coming. You are a fool. Her face is covered in tears now. She's crying so much. I want to just smile and make her feel better. Don't look like that. I love you. If giving my life helps you, I'll gladly sacrifice myself. There are many excellent alchemists in Yuidora. I'm sure the next lord will be even more worthy than me. You're wrong. That's not it. You don't understand. You don't understand anything. The tears pour down onto me, making my chest ache.
私だってお前が好きだ。これほど体を重ねたというのに、なぜそれを分かってくれない？
I love you too. Even with our bodies together like this. I don't know why.
私の肌はお前のぬくもりを知ってしまったんだぞ。とろけるような思いも、胸が張り裂けそうな思いもしてきた。
I can feel your warmth on my skin. I can think of nothing but you. My chest feels like it's going to burst.
それなのに、なぜ私にお前が切れると思うんだ？そんなことできるはずがないだろう。
And yet, how can you tell me to kill you? How could I ever do that? Yuela. She suddenly gets off of me. Her warmth disappears too. Yuela, wait! I stand up and chase after her as she disappears out the door. But she's already gone. I didn't mean to hurt her. I told her to kill me because I didn't want to make her suffer any more. But I think I didn't understand how she truly felt. I hurt her more by not believing in how she felt for me. And made her cry. I have to look for her. I have to find her. Ruh-roh. I come to the bar looking for Yuela. As I'm walking toward the bar to talk to the old man, an alchemist steps in my way. Wilfred, sorry, but can I have a moment? He looks serious. I stop and listen. I just came back from inside the mine. I think I saw that girl that's been guarding you around its entrance. Huh? I couldn't tell because I was too far away, but she looked like she was acting strangely. Are you sure about that? She was just with me a minute ago. I play dumb, but stay just shy of lying to him. I guess so. If she went into the mine without permission, the guild would exile her. I must have been mistaken. You seem like you're in a hurry. Is something the matter? No, I just need to check something. Please tell me if you ever need my help. Thank you. I smile despite my impatience as he leaves. Yuela's gone to the mine. She has seemed interested in it before. She very well might be there. I've got to find her fast. If other alchemists find her, she won't be able to escape punishment. Sarah and Emilita walk in. I approach them trying to look as relaxed as possible. You two, listen calmly and quietly. I quietly tell them what happened. The two of them nod and listen to me like nothing's the matter. When I finish, they nod calmly, making sure nobody else suspects anything.
事情はわかりました。このままにしてはおけません。必ず探して連れ戻しましょう。
I understand the situation. We cannot ignore this. We must find her and bring her back.
絶対見つけてあげようね。
We'll definitely find her. Emilita nods assuredly too. I don't want to be noticed. Let's go straight there. Just the three of us. Oh no, is it just throwing me right into one? We all nod and then proceed to the mine. Yuela continues into the deepest part of Yuidora's mine. She has cut down a number of monsters by herself, and proceeds directly ahead despite her injuries. She has come this way with her friends before, but it is still not an easy path. However, she drives continually deeper. Her legs don't stop despite her fatigue. Her body aches. She doesn't even take the time to dress her wounds. She just keeps moving. In the deepest part of this passage, she finally stops.
ここまでか。もう少しだというのに。
Here. It should be just a little further. Yuela falls to her knee and stares ahead through dim eyes. Monsters soon begin to gather around her when she stops. She won't last much longer.
姉上、結局私もそっちに行くらしい。
Sister, in the end, apparently I will join you there. Yuela falls forward. Darkness closes around her. The only sound is the monsters closing in on her scent. And this is how it will end. She curses her weakness and tries to accept it. In the end, she didn't understand anything. And she lied to the man she loved. She betrayed him. Did her sister feel the same? If she could do it all over again. Her mind begins to fade into a distant dream. Of her faraway home, playing with her sister, her parents, and... Save me, Will. Sure enough, we're being thrown right into it. Yuela, please be safe. The other alchemists here would be suspicious if I started panicking. I try to remain as calm as possible, but I'm covered in a cold sweat. And no matter how strong she is, going this far by yourself is extremely dangerous. We've got to find her ourselves as quickly as possible. Hurry, we have to find her. Reach her... Alchemists can't reach her, and she can't die. Control, but I guess we can't get it with these dickheads here. And all cards for a gem. Well... Can we... Are we actually limited to... Yeah, we are limited to just these three. Okay. Well, shouldn't be too big of an issue. After all, this map was designed around you not having double action, so... Although I guess technically we would have had it by this point anyway. Still, either way. There is one. This is an object from you. Called... Let's see. Let's get first. Is lost, right? You should look at the crabs. Let's see. This card. Oh no, no tissue. Oh, she was alone around us. Oh, hello there. Huh. That's interesting. I would have expected Yuela to be our first hit M rank, but... No, apparently it was him. How close is she? Yeah, she's actually still a bit further away than I'd expect. Well, there you go, we have our first M rank now. Although I don't think we have anything to take advantage of it. Pretty sure we don't even have any recipes to take advantage of it either. The furry one was S rank, wasn't it? Not that we could make the damn thing, but still, it wasn't M rank, I don't think. Well, there you go. First M rank acquired. In the meantime, keep advancing. Oh, hey, a soul robber or scythe. That sounds new. Are you actually new? You are. Are you good, though? No. No, you're not even really better than the other dark scythe we have, so... Oh well. Guess I'll still be sticking to this. Wait, so... See, me... For something that you turn this, sorry. Stick but not leave sir that. This eating those. Main first to be shut off the camera. I'm not looking. You forget that here, but where they were. Oh, that's right, ball again. I'll get that. About people was playing. It's not to be fair, right? All the fun club. I see you to be killed. So I had them to them. That's just first. Oh, yeah. I want that. Just what fun. It's all me. See what I say. Yeah. Oh, hey, doing. So good for job. And then she's beer and juice. It's all everybody's. So this should be Yuela? Hey! Yuela. I accidentally shout when I see her. Will. She's collapsed on the ground. She raises herself up warily. Oh, we actually got all the cards, too. Well, we still need to come back because there's probably secrets anyway, but... oh well, at least we don't have to worry about cards. Are you okay? We were worried about you. Thank goodness we made it in time. I rush to her side. Yuela turns away from us. She's trembling. I told you, didn't I? If you left, I'd come running after you. You're such an idiot. Yuela just says that softly before breaking into tears. She looks at me with wet, vulnerable eyes. You really came. I can't believe it. I'm shocked. I've never seen her cry like this. The tears pour down her face. She couldn't hold what was inside her in anymore. I hug her tight, despite still being confused. I'm sorry I was late. Everything's okay now. I stroke her head and comfort her. Thank you. Thank you. I hold her close until she calms down. All four of us leave the mine together. By the time we're out, Yuela's completely back to her normal self. But she's still staying quiet and refusing to talk. Emilita and Sarawi decide to leave us to work this out together. We walk through the plaza. Why did she leave us? Why did she go into the mine by herself? It's hard to say anything, but there's so much I want to ask her. Yuela stops and looks up at the Lord's Manor. We've looked at it from here many times before. She finally mutters something. I have one last request. Alright, but don't say it's the last. Your goodbye wasn't serious, right? It was, but not anymore, right? Yuela nods. I can finally breathe a sigh of relief. It wasn't what she really wanted. She doesn't need to leave us anymore. There's no reason to. And just knowing that lifts an immense weight from my shoulders. So, what did you want to ask? I want to meet Leviera. Rosanna. Why? She knows the truth about the incident involving the Lord's replacement plan a year ago. Replacement plan? It's not about the mine.
思い出してくれ。姉上を切った時、姉上はレビエラの名を口にした。
Please think back. When I slayed my sister, she said Liviera's name.
そして姉上の剣はレビエラが持っている。
And Liviera has my sister's sword. Rosanna does. How do you know that?
この剣は一対だ。もう一振りは姉上が持っていたが、行方がわからなくなっていた。その剣があの領主の館にある。
This sword is part of a pair. My sister has the other, but I did not know where. It is in that manor.
間違いない。この剣が力を取り戻したおかげでわかるようになった。
There is no doubt about it. I could tell once my sword's magic was restored. I don't think she's lying. That means this sword really is in there. I never knew it existed, but it doesn't surprise me that Rosanna would have an Eastern weapon like that. Okay, let's go see her. We go to the manor together. Rosanna meets with us inside.
お呼びですか?
You called for me. Yuela wants to ask you something. She steps up to Rosanna. The two look straight at each other.
この剣のことを知っているはずだ。そして私の姉上のことも。
You should know this sword. And my sister. Rosanna carefully looks over Yuela and her sword.
彼女と会ったのは迷宮の深部でした。一体どうして入り込めたのか、あの時は驚きました。
I met her deep in that mine. I had no idea how she was able to get there. I was shocked. Rosanna talks about it like it's a fond memory.
彼女は怪我をしていて、私はそれを解放しました。そして、彼女を逃がしました。
She was hurt. I treated her and I let her go. Huh? You mean...
ええ。交渉会の規則に反します。
Yes. It was against the guild's laws.
その代わり、私は彼女と取引をしたのです。
Instead, I made a deal with her.
ディスナフロディの技術の提供か。
Giving up Disneyfrodian's techniques.
いいえ。私が彼女と取引をしたのは、友達になることです。
No. My deal with her was to become my friend.
私は彼女と共に戦い、共にあちこちに行き、彼女から多くのことを学びました。ちょうどあなた方がそうしてきたように。
I fought at her side in various places, and learned many things from her. You have done just the same.
剣やディスナフロディの技術についてはその一端でしかありません。
The sword and Disneyfrodian techniques were only a part of it. Rosanna watches Yuela. Yuela stares back, trying to understand her. She nods slightly, like she understands.
1年前のことについて聞きたい。第2代領主が襲われた件についてだ。
Tell me about a year ago, when the second lord was attacked.
現場には彼女の剣だけが残されていました。
Only her sword was left behind.
彼女が現場にいたのは確かです。彼女は領主襲撃の罪で追われ、そのまま消えました。
She was undoubtedly there. They chased her after the attack as the suspect, but she disappeared.
剣はどこに?
Where is her sword?
地下に保管してあります。後で取ってきましょう。
It is stored underground. I can bring you to it later.
私は彼女が襲撃したとは思っていません。剣はもちろんあなたにお返しします。
I do not think she was the assassin. I will of course return her sword to you.
いや、結構だ。剣が姉上の意志に反して奪われたと思ったが、どうやら私の勘違いだったらしい。
No, there is no need. I thought her sword had been taken from her, but it seems I was mistaken.
なぜ彼女が現場にいたのか、私もずっと考えていました。そして現場の状況などから推測する限り、
I have thought for a long time about why she was there. I had some guesses from the situation.
彼女は領主を守って戦った。そう考えられます。
I think she fought to protect the Lord.
私は自ら規則を破った罪を公表してでも彼女の無実を証明したかったのですが、
I wanted to prove her innocence, even if it made my own crime known to all.
どうしてもあの襲撃事件を公表するわけにはいきませんでした。交渉会の管理能力が問われるからです。
The attack was never made known, though, and I was asked to take over the guild.
折しも地下迷宮での出来事もあって交渉会が揺れている時期でしたので、
The incident in the mine occurred at the same time. The guild was robbed.
それに裏で手を引いている者たちがいることも、その彼らの狙いも容易に想像がつきました。
And there were people in the shadows. Their goals were easy to imagine.
交渉会の危機管理能力が足りないと内外に広まれば、彼らが望む政権転覆を加速させると分かっていたからです。
If the guild's authority collapsed, its political power would crumble, and they would overthrow it. Who are they?
旧王政時代の貴族で王政の復活を望んでいる者たちのことです。俗に貴族派と呼ばれています。
The nobles from the former royal government. They want to revive the monarchy. They're usually called the aristocracy.
彼らは交渉会によるユイドラの統治を良しと思っていません。
They do not want Yuidora to be ruled by the Alchemist Guild.
交渉会を再び王政のもとに置き、交渉会の持つ特許などの資産もすべて彼らの管理下に置きたいのです。
If the guild falls under the monarchy again, all of its patents and inventions will belong to the aristocracy.
それでは私たちの目指す工房都市は成り立ちません。交渉は萎縮し、今のような発展は望めなくなるでしょう。
The workshop city we dream of will die. Alchemists will decline, and we won't be able to grow like this anymore.
そして特許のもたらす富だけが貴族や一部の特権階級へと流れることになるのです。
And all that prosperity our inventions bring will go to the nobility instead.
それは我々の望むユイドラの未来ではありません。
That's not the future for Yuidora that we want. Rosanna looks at me.
気をつけなさい。おそらくディスナフロディの背後には彼らがいます。
Be careful. They are probably behind Disneyfrodi's actions. Then Disneyfrodi is moving to try to upset Yuidora's government.
彼らには彼らの目的があるのでしょう。それを貴族派が利用し、焚きつけたと私は見ています。
They have their own reasons. I think the aristocracy is instigating them, though. A three-way struggle. Now I know just how dangerous a position Yuidora is in. I need to protect Yuidora and its alchemists from whatever's about to happen. I look straight into Rosanna's eyes. First, there will be no disciplinary action for what you just confessed. There is no evidence to support it. And as you said, it is more dangerous for you to be away from the guild than to be with it. Rosanna bows quietly to me. With that said, what will the guild do now? We have two enemies. There's the aristocracy and Disneyfrodi, who is actually attacking us.
どうしようもありません。ディスナフロディを止めるか、戦争に勝つしか。
It's hopeless. The only way to stop Disneyfrodi is to win the war against them. And then it's settled. I want to protect Yuidora. It looks like they're using me as a cause anyway. And there's Yuela too. I want to help her.
意気はわかりました。私もできるだけの協力をするつもりです。
I understand your desire. I will help you however I can.
ひとまずは普段通りに過ごしてください。相手がどの程度の軍勢を動かすのかもわかりませんので。
For now, please just act the same as usual. We don't know the extent of their movements yet. I stretch as we finally leave. I'm glad that went without incident. I understand the situation, and know what I need to do. Let's work hard together. I smile to her. She looks uneasy. Is there still something bothering you?
私が裏切ったと分かればお前は狙われる。別の資格が送られてくるだろう。
You will be targeted when they learn I betrayed them. Another assassin will be sent. I'll be fine. Alchemists aren't scared of assassins. I'll keep running my store like usual.
甘く見ない方がいい。
Do not underestimate them. You'll protect me, right? Yuela, weren't you the first one? You said you'd protect me. I've believed in you for a long time.
好きにしろ。
Do whatever you want. She's curt, but I can tell from the way she looks away that she's awkwardly hiding how happy she is. It's one of the cutest things she does. If I told her that, she'd get mad and blush furiously. I grin as I think to myself. She looks at me in curiosity. It's nothing. Come on, Yuela. Let's go. Together. She blushes when she hears that.
ありがとう。
Thank you. She mutters quietly and turns away from me. There's still more I want to talk to her about, but I'm just glad that she's back. The situation around Yuidora has gotten even tenser. We need to be more careful than ever. Yay! Far east of Yuidora, the soldiers of Tokia gather in file. The shogun stands before them and announces in a loud voice, "Listen well. The Imperial command has now come down. Our land is ruined. The people are suffering. We must fulfill our duty to Chinte. We will stop this pestilence and save our homes." Cheers resound through the entire army. The news of Disdaferdi's movements reaches Yuidora's ears only days later.